Hey guys, and welcome back to this step-by-step guide on how to up-level an affordable garland from cheap to chic. Now I'm using two garlands together, and these were from Poundland a few years ago. However, I haven't seen them this year, but they do have things to make your own, and I'll also link some affordable ones down below. First off, you're going to decide how and where you want to place yours. I love the look of the garland cascading down the staircase, but you can place it however you would like, whether it be straight across or weaving in between the bottom of the banister. It's entirely up to you. Now the next tip is something I learned through the Woven home channels, which I will link down below, and that is to secure your garland with ribbon the same shade. It is beautiful, it just blends in so nicely and it's a lot softer. And once you're happy with how your garland looks, you can just cut pieces of ribbon and tie them at certain points to be sure that the garland stays in place throughout the festive period.
Lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go?
Tip 3 is to fluff your garland just like a Christmas tree. As you can see, Sully wanted to help me, but this is essential to do just to make your garland look a lot fuller. Obviously we're going to be adding bits to it as well, but you just want to give it a bit of shape and dimension before you go ahead and add everything else.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys.
Next is to add light. Now we don't have a plug near the staircase, so I always use the battery operated LED firefly lights from Primark. I think I used about 3 packs in this garland. I always love these because I think they look so delicate and they just catch your eye twinkling through the garland. So you can use whatever you want, but I really like the effect of these. Tip number 5 is to add a focal point at the start of the garland to instantly draw your eyes to as you walk in. This year I picked up these gorgeous bells from the range which were actually in the sale, and I wanted them to hang at different levels, so I attached them together with some wire and tied this around the base of the garland. I also used some ribbon, I tied them into bows, and I just placed them in to see how they looked first before I committed to tying them down. Tip 6 is one of my favourites when decorating a garland, and that is to bring the outside in. Now I'm using some cut fern trimmings from our garden, which I always feel add a festive touch, and also these beautiful branches that I picked up from Sainsbury's. For me, this is where the garland starts to come to life and just look and feel more expensive. On a side note, I also needed a morning pick-me-up, so I did grab this Costa gingerbread latte that was new in Sainsbury's. They had so many amazing festive coffees in there, so definitely check them out if you do like all of the flavoured iced coffees. Next is to add a cluster of berries. This really helps, in my opinion, to tie everything in together, whatever your colour scheme. Now our garland this year was inspired by Ralph Lauren's store in London. I recently popped in there the other week and I just loved how they are decorated with nature and traditional colours. I do have a few pictures that I pulled from Pinterest as well from previous decorations in the store, so I will link that down below if you want to go and check it out. These berries are from Poundland, which I have seen this year. They are labelled as present toppers, but I always think they look stunning placed in garlands. Last but not least is to add any finishing touches. This year I spotted these huge pine cones I found on the ground by the beach, and so I wanted to incorporate them into the garland. They were a little tricky to attach, but some green garden string seemed to do the trick in the end. And then I just filled around the empty spaces with some more fern. Finally, I attached the green and red ribbon bows with some wire and trimmed the excess to complete the garland. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I'm absolutely in love with how this turned out. I really enjoy looking at it, especially when I walk through the front door. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you as part of the PBB community, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.